Hey everyone, Orange here. Welcome to TOA Heart of October 2016. This is more of an update video and not so much of a guide. I was able to auto Artamiel on 60 and I'm pretty confident that I'd be able to auto him higher up, so I'm just kind of showcasing my team. This team is kind of like a no shit you can auto that team because I have two healers, Brienne and Arya. Arya is probably the number one monster on the team, the MVP, because of her AoE glancing and her sleeps and stuff like that. Pretty much the AoE glancing and the slow too. So I think she's the one that really pulled it through. And then the second most important monster, maybe Brienne, I don't really know. I was thinking I maybe could have gotten away without him because I did have two healers. I chose to bring two healers. And maybe I could have put Vero in there instead of Brienne, I don't know. I didn't mess around, I just used it and that was it. So this is kind of just an update because you guys know I am working on my TOA hard auto team. I worked on their runes a lot on free rune removal, made them all better. So here is the update. This time around, I was able to auto a lot more than I was last time, so I guess I can talk about that a little bit. This time around, I only had a manual, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only had a manual 11 floors, maybe I should have listed them off. 50 boss, 70 boss, 80 boss, 90 boss, 92, 93, 94, 95, 97, 99, 100. So mainly just the 90s and the boss floors. I don't recall if there were any difficult floors higher up. I don't think there were. I did have to throw in Veligul in there occasionally for some floors that I identified that he would work well on, and he worked out. My team switched around a lot. For all of the floors that I autoed, the only two consistent members were Beretta and Brienne. Then the other three monsters I ended up changing a lot. Sometimes I ran with this team, sometimes I ran with, I got rid of Bella and put in Mav, sometimes I got rid of Bella and put in Vero, sometimes I was using Vero in the leader slot. It was really weird. I was doing all different things and I ended up wasting a lot of energy because my team was failing a lot of floors and I would just keep going at it, and then sometimes they would eventually be able to auto it. I'll probably just keep working on it, keep working on their runes, because I know I have the team, but maybe that's just kind of how it is, because I don't have I don't know. I don't want to say that, because I was going to say, because I don't have a super OP monster like the Water Homunculus, Verad, Huadam or whatever, but I don't think that that's really an excuse, because I think even with those teams you need Brienne though. I don't know though. And I could always just farm up the Water Homunculus and then I would have no excuses, because I do think, I haven't seen anyone use him in action, but I do think that just from reading his skills that he would be super OP for TOA hard. I also had some ideas about building my Thrain and putting him in there instead of Beretta, but Beretta does have the attack bar reset, so I don't know, that might be better than Thrain, I'm not sure. Thrain does have an extra stun on his skills, but it only targets a couple monsters. I'm not really sure. I don't know if that'll fit in though. I always try to fit things in and, make optimal decisions and calculations or whatever, and I don't know if providing Thrain with violent runes would be a good idea, because that's probably how I would rune him if I was seriously thinking about putting him on my TOA hard auto team. But I've heard a lot of people say that they use this team and they can auto most of it. I was able to auto most of it, but it wasn't that smooth. It was a little bit of a bumpy ride. So, I think that's about all I had to discuss, so I have a couple more videos to make where I'm manualing other bosses. I had to manual everything above here. This was kind of the only boss aside from 40 and below that I had, or that I was able to auto. So, that's it. They have this whole thing covered, I'm sure you guys can see. So, I'll just sign off here. Hope you guys enjoyed the team showcase. I will catch you guys later.